Come on in. We got some room in the studio today. Walk on in the door. Come on, it's okay. None behind me because that's where the camera shot is. But if you're on the other side of the camera, it's cool. It's nice to have a studio audience. Today, we're going to talk about believing in your future self. Have you wrestled with that one? Probably most people do, and it's never going to end because you're always going to have a future self, so you may as well get good about it, right? We'll do that. It's the Daily Boost from motivationtomove.com. It's me. It's your nearly famous semi-professional motivational disc jockey dude. Can't take it out of me, right? Been here a long time. Our job is very simple. My job is very simple. Pour a little boost juice into you, get you motivated, get you inspired, get you thinking a little bit differently by the end of the show, and also teach you a couple things that you can use to change how you roll with your life. I promise you this. The very minute you take control of your life, the very minute you decide that it's your thoughts and your actions and you control those thoughts and those actions, listen to me closely, you control them, you will. Nobody else does. Scott, my wife tells me what to do. My husband tells me what to do. My boss is telling me what to do. My kids are telling me what to do. It's okay. Doesn't matter. You can still do what you want to do. Are there consequences? Oh, my God, yes. And they might be good. I'm just saying. Not all consequences are bad. How are you? My name is Scott Smith. I'm the founder and the chief motivating officer here at motivationtomove.com in the YouTube studio. If you want to see me, just go to dailyboostpodcast.com/YouTube. Click the thing, ring the thing, and shoot me a note because I'm kind of having fun doing it. We have now about 60% of our audience is listening on YouTube. Go figure. An audio podcast, and now it's all video. It's very cool stuff. So anyway, happy to have you wherever you happen to be listening to this show today. And especially you Daily Boost Premium members. You guys are awesome. Boost coaching call coming up soon. I'll let you know about it, okay? Okay. Today, do you believe in yourself? Do you believe in yourself? Do you believe? Is that Cher? That's an old song. Do you believe in yourself? Do you believe in your future self? That's never ending. It's nonstop. You can believe in your future self tomorrow. And when you get to tomorrow, then you got to do it again, don't you? You can believe in next year, but you get to next year, you got to do it again. Why? Because either you've done what you said you were going to do and thought you were going to do, or you didn't. The people that I work with on a regular basis that keep this anticipation engine going, and that's what I like to call it, the anticipation engine. When you believe in yourself, look into the future of what you can be, and then you begin to believe that you can get it. That's the magic power. The power of a mission is kind of what that is, really, when you think about it. If your mission is to do a certain thing, to be a certain kind of person, to go a certain place, whatever it happens to be. I'm going to go to Alaska on my motorcycle next year. Now I got to become a gravel and dirt motorcycle rider. I believe I can do it. Scared me to death, but I'm excited about it. So the more that you can reach out in the future and believe in who you're going to be and do the things you want to do, happier you're going to be, because that's a human thing in us. Humans like to do that. My dog doesn't do that. My dog doesn't believe in the future. He doesn't think about the future. He's in the moment. My cat thinks about the past, I'm pretty sure. I think. Humans uniquely believe in the future. You have that capability. I had a mentor one day who said, you have to become the person you want to be before you can become the person you want to be. Let's drill down into this. I work with a lot of cool people, a lot of mastermind stuff, a lot of high-level coaching, and it doesn't matter where you are. A lot of people come in on one level. So today, maybe you're 28 years old. Is that a Zoomie? I think so. We have a lot of Zoomies. Talked to a young 23-year-old last week. It was fantastic. Maybe you're young and you're thinking, man, Scott, but I believe I can do this. I know that I can do this. This is what I want to be. I deserve to be here. Awesome. I get you. It's cool. But there's a couple steps in between. And you don't really actually know where you're going to be until you make that next step. So this show today is going to move you from where you started about 4 minutes and 12 seconds ago to thinking a little differently than you were 4 minutes and 13 seconds ago. And that's going to prepare you to become the person you need to be to get what you want. Does that make sense to you? In other words, the personal development part of what you're doing today is the most important thing you can do, because if you don't grow on the inside, you can't grow on the outside. Most of us grow on the outside first. It's called baskets of chicken wings. And then we begin to believe in ourselves and we see our future, and our future is not like I used to be at 250 pounds. And we start to make the changes to get there. And no longer do we the chicken wings. I've had a chicken wing in about 15 years now. Go figure. Does that mean you have to fake it till you make it? No. No. I'm just kind of like to change who I am. There's no way. Don't make me do that. You're not changing who you are, okay? It's just you have to understand that in the future, you're going to be different than you are right now. Does that make sense? Now, wait a second, Scott. I'm going to believe the same thing forever. No, you're not. Things are going to change. If you're 40 years old, just think back 20 years and what you used to believe back then versus what you believe now. It's going to be different here in the future. So I'm not asking you to be somebody you're not not who you are today, but you're going to be different in the future. So you have to open up to that. Who do you want to be in the future? How do you want to think? A lot of people will say, I want to be a better person, the best version of myself that I can be. And I always say, well, what does that mean? The best version of yourself. Hadn't thought about that one. I just heard that cool thing on the internet, be the best version I can be. Yeah, it's awesome. It's like being success. Okay, what kind of success? It's the same thing. So specifically, we look at this, we say, I'm going to change a little bit. I'm going to start thinking like that person tomorrow. I'm going to start building up my self-image. I'm going to start doing the things that are going to make me feel better. I'm going to start expanding my comfort zone so I can believe a little bit. Because I can tell you this, that if you are having a doubt about who you are in the future and you've written it down, you've journaled it out, this is who you want to be, and you're like, yeah, great, I wrote it down like I all said. I wrote it down, I journaled it, it's there, let's sit back in my chair and let the law of attraction kick in, and I'm just going to become this awesome person I was supposed to be. It'd be kind of cool, wouldn't it? We could like decode the future and make sure it happens. Can't do that. You have to get an idea what you want to do in the future and then say, hey, what can I do today to start moving in that direction so I can expand myself slowly into what can I do personally? Can I learn to get up earlier and focus on that most important thing like we talked about yesterday? Can I work on my bad habits? Can I be polite? Can I say no cuss words? I'm having a hard time with that one. I'm really trained. I don't cuss on the podcast. I don't do that, but I can be colorful. I can speak like a sailor because I was raised by a sailor. I don't know. What do you want to do to be the best you can be? What is it for you in the future? If you look at that today, get scared to death from it, write it all down and go, okay, what can I do today? A little itty bitty thing to get me there. When I started this YouTube thing, it's taken me 2 years to get to the point that I was willing to do it. 2 years to expand into it. 2 years to break the routines I've had forever. But did I ever see myself in the past doing a YouTube podcast? No. That's silly. A podcast is just audio. Get over it, guys. We don't need to do video. And eventually the world changed. And we had to do it. And now it's becoming a lot of fun. And it's just the beginning. And the image is changing a little bit. It's kind of, come here a second. Here's something I do. You want an inside secret? This is a crazy little thing. I don't know what your ritual happens to be, but one ritual I have is when I get on a project and I decide to expand myself in the future and believe who I can be in the future, something changes in my life. And in this case, I started growing my hair and started letting my beard grow, kind of being a little bit of a renegade. And it just, for some reason, just allowed me to push further in other creative ways to get there. And it's happened to me before, so this is nothing that's new to me. I almost know how to do it now. What's different this time is I kind of liking the look. I might have to stick with it for a little bit. You never know who that future person is going to be until you think about it, get out there and give it a try, begin to believe and see yourself differently, and then go, that's not too bad, is it? I know it's hard to do. So believe in tomorrow, take a little step toward it today. I guess that's how we sum up this whole thing. All right, tomorrow we're going to come back. What are we talking about tomorrow? 3-step changes. Pretty easy stuff to do, and I'll teach you how to do it fast. Change, I know, can be scary, but it's the only thing you're going to do every single day, so just get used to it. And if you have trouble with change, just show up here every single day, and I'll take care of it for you. Do me a favor. If you'd like to join me in Facebook, I'm pretty active there, although I've been a little bit quieter lately because I've been working on the studios and stuff here at the headquarters place. Just go to dailyboostpodcast.com/Facebook. It'll redirect you over there. Answer my 3 very simple questions, including what's your big ass goal? Come on in and say hey to me. Let's have a conversation. Have a great day. I'll see you tomorrow right here on the Daily Boost.